Thank you for joining us today. For part 2 in a series of 3, we will be talking about issuing materials to work tickets in Sage 100 production management. In our first segment, we looked at issuing materials using transaction entry in production management. Today, we're going to talk about using purchase order creation and receipts. Let's go to production management. We'll go back into work ticket entry, and I'll show you how to create a purchase order from the work ticket. Now, you can always go to purchase order entry and create a purchase order and reference the work ticket in purchase order entry. Or you can go to work ticket entry and create the PO from here. Either way, the purchase order will reference the work ticket and the line of the work ticket will reference the purchase order. So we'll go ahead and call up our work ticket. Go to the materials tab. And let's just issue a purchase order for this cable. So I'm going to highlight the row and I'm going to push a button up here that says purchase order. And we'll use the next purchase order number, select our vendor, and let's pull this from United Computers. And we can say, okay, now here you can change the quantity. The work ticket only needs one, so we'll leave that alone. We can also change the unit cost. This is what we're going to pay for the item. And we can see who the primary vendor is. You can also do multiple items here. You can have this one item on the PO, or you can have multiple items, but we're just going to do the one. So we're going to create purchase order 95084. So we'll say okay here. Tells us it was created. And if we look at the line now, if we look down below, you can see that we have a purchase order that's referenced here. And you can even drill into purchase order inquiry from here. Again, I'm still highlighted on the line. I can push the button and it'll take me to purchase order inquiry. But let's go ahead and close this. So I'm going to go to purchase order and purchase order entry, and let's just look at the purchase order from here. 95084. We'll look at the lines. Highlight the line. Yes, we have one ordered. All I wanted to show you here is if we scroll down, you can see that this purchase order is referencing the work ticket and the step. So it knows this item is going to go to that work ticket and go to that step. So let's go ahead and do a receipt of goods. So I'll go to receipt of goods entry, create a receipt referencing that purchase order. And we'll go ahead and do it without an invoice. The lines will receive the entire PO. So we're going to receive the one item and print and update the receipt register. So I'll print the receipt register to paperless office. And there it is. We're receiving one to that work ticket, that step. You can see the receipt register has that information. And we'll go ahead and update that. And we'll do the daily transaction register as well. So let's go ahead and look at the work ticket. So I'm going to go back to work ticket entry, call up the work ticket, and go look at the materials. And you can say for that fixed ribbon, notice that our quantity issued here is now 1. Now, I was going to go to inventory a moment ago, but I thought I'd show you you can get the item maintenance or inquiry from here. So we'll go to item inquiry from here, and we'll look at the transactions. And you can see here's our receipt of goods that we just did, and then a corresponding issue. So unlike job costs, for example, where you do a receipt of goods for an inventory item in a purchase order and it bypasses inventory entirely, in production management, it actually receives the item into inventory, creates an inventory receipt transaction, and then a corresponding issue transaction to take it back out of inventory. So once again, you can see the full effect of doing this. What's nice about this is then you get the inventory transactions that you can see. If this item had lot or serial valuation, we would assign the lot numbers or serial numbers at the time we did the receipt of goods, and it would come right in and go right back out again. So I wanted you to see that. Once again, this could be modified to show the work ticket number in the grid here. Now let's go back to our inquiry. look at our material issue. So there's our item code. This time it's a source is receipt of goods, and it's an item issue as well. So you can see that history. And if we look at our totals, that's been updated with our current material costs again. So to summarize, we looked at purchase order creation and receipt. You can find us on YouTube, LinkedIn. Our website is www.mimsassociates.com, and you can contact us at erp@mimsassociates.com or call us at 877-454-3200, extension 6346. Thank you for your attention. We appreciate it.